Hey, good evening. Ken and RC Basher Boy is in the house. I sent all you guys an email, to everybody that's on my list, that is. I've sent you an email to actually with the link and to join. So if you guys want to join in, let's join in. And tonight I'm actually going to try working on my low center gravity that I just picked up today and a bunch of other stuff also from Traxxas. So a new low center gravity for the truck, a new spur gear, and a new RPM transmission case. Now, I've had issues with Traxxas before, and I don't think I can show you guys. The resolution won't be that good. But what happens when the Traxxas / two-wheel drive gets old a little bit, for some odd reason, the case inside bends, and the spur gear seems to be uneven. So even if you put your mesh right perfectly on one side, by the time you turn it 180 degrees around, it's got too much loose. So the only way you can do that is just replace the transmission case. But every time you do that with the Traxxas one, because it doesn't have the metal, it will do it again. So I actually did that on my brushed version. Now I'm going to do it on my brushless, is actually install this RPM one, which is a very nice case, and they sell that for about $30, $29.95, and they call it a hybrid gearbox for the Traxxas Slash. So this one has a metal plate, and it's sturdy. And what is kind of weird and funny about it is that when I replace the spur gear into my Traxxas transmission and actually turn it, I do see that there's play on one side. I take the same shaft and the same motor, put it into the RPM, and when I do my mesh around, everything is nice and the same distance. So it's not the shaft that's bent. It's not the transmission shaft that's bent. There's something weird going on with the Traxxas two-wheel drive transmission. After a certain age, I guess, they just start bugging. I actually blew 3 spur gear on my other one until I decided, well, I was going to say a bad word, but I had enough of paying $5 whatever for this, so that's why I decided to pay for the RPM. So as soon as my VXL started doing it, I said, okay, that's it, I'm getting the RPM one. So let's see who's in the house. GD Passel's in the house. How you doing? Eddie Sanabria, how you doing? Travis RC, I wonder, how's your build going, Travis RC? Are you finished with that Jeep yet? GD Passel, Ken, RC Basher Board, Green Frog RC is in the chat. Scottzilla is in the chat also. And DSRC. Cool. Welcome in the house. So Ken on Discord, yeah, kind of did a mother and a bunch of bad icons or whatever. So I think something went bad with him. I don't know what happened with him. So I told him, okay, I'll bite, and what's wrong? But he didn't answer yet. As far as I know, he didn't answer, but let me go see. And that reminds me, I have to start Discord. Please bear with me. Hey, Outback Jack's in the house. He's just passing by to say hello. How you doing, Jack? His shocks. Oh, looks like he still has shock problem. Did they pop out again? You probably have too much oil, or make sure you do have that. There's a little membrane that goes on top of your shocks. That's to so that there's a little air bubble on top. And that's very important, or else, yes, your shocks will pop out all the time. Bladder, they call it, I believe it is. Bradley RC, I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. Green Frog RC is going to jump in a few. Cool. I believe, Jack, also, I don't know if you can jump in or not, but I did send you an invite. So I know you just mentioned that you're just passing by real quick. So we'll just go through this real quick while people Ken, did you, Tank, did you send a link? I don't think so, because I don't think you were on the email list. But general talk, I will put it on Discord for the people that are there. Ken, you can pick it up there. Diaphragm, I believe, is in them. Cool. Yes, the diaphragm. On top of your shock, you should have a little rubber diaphragm. That's so that when you fill it up all the way with air, pop that in to actually kind of squish the air out of it, and just put that bladder back in there, the diaphragm, and then screw your cap back on. That's going to enable that there's going to be a little pocket of air on top of the shock. So when the shaft actually gets inside of the shock, it actually compresses and the air actually pushes up. So it's all good. Yes, it actually does. I've installed the low center of gravity on my Traxxas Slash, which is up here on the 4x4, and I did notice a big difference. My 2x4 Traxxas Slash do not have the low center gravity. So, and maybe it was just for bashing more than anything. So, but see, this one has the normal one, and this one, it has a Hummer body from Proline, but this body is actually discontinued, and I like it because it actually, the wheel sticks out, and it's not like a short course truck, but the wheels do stick out. But I like that look. It makes it even look meaner. But basically, this one has the.
What are you talking about? And she's like, your mom didn't shut it down. I was like, what?
Ken, fix that computer fan.
I'm tired of this cat rubbing up against me 24/7.
Yeah, what I was saying is that the BS RC is asking what's about that bent shaft. What I was saying is that on my Traxxas transmission, I blew the spur gear because, Ken, that audio is really annoying. There we go. Muted you. Sorry about that. The spur gear actually stripped, but it only stripped in about that much of an area, which is kind of odd. But when you turn the spur all the way 180 degree, it's nice and tight. But if you turn it and keep turning, the motor turns at the same time, and then it's not. So it did that on my other Traxxas Slash. After the two-wheel drive gets a little old on that Traxxas transmission, the plastic probably bends a little bit, or there's something odd that happens. I've actually replaced it with a RPM transmission. This one has a metal plate, and it's way better. And I've taken that same spur and that same pinion with the motor and the same motor, and I put it in here, and there is no more gap. So if I turn it 180, 360, the mesh is actually the same all the way around. But with the old transmission, for some odd reason, it's not. So that's why now I'm going to be replacing it with the transmission hybrid transmission. All the gears fit in there, no problem. And I'm going to be replacing the spur because it's stripped a little bit. And I'm going to be putting a, since I'm taking things apart, I might as well put the low center of gravity. So, JD Passel, yeah, your two-wheel drive is high center. Yeah, for the two-wheel drive, if you're going to do bashing and play on the grass with it, I recommend that you do keep the high center of gravity because it pulls a heck of a lot better in the grass because it doesn't drag on the grass. But if you're going to play in the dirt, jump, and actually take corners very fast, the low center of gravity is really going to make a difference. And it's not that expensive to actually do. Let me show you real quick on the Traxxas site. So here's a Traxxas site. So low center of gravity, you gain about an inch, if not more. So this is the old chassis, and then it just brings this one. The kit comes with new shocks because you do have to replace some shocks. But compared to the other one, this is a big difference in clearance. So can the fan I build into the viewing screen? Steve OD's in the house. How you doing, Steve OD? RC Basher Boy's got to run. Okay, see you later. Steve OD says he's got the hot racing. Hot racing on the transmission, or what do you mean hot racing what? Scottzilla says he has the Proline transmission in my two-wheeler. Yeah, I've heard of the Proline transmission. I've seen it. I didn't like the price. So I decided to actually try the RPM, and it worked out perfect, and I haven't blown anything on it yet. So for the price, the Proline was just out of my budget. But this one, the RPM was just $29. So it made a lot of sense. So this low center of gravity is really going to help out. And plus, for the price, it's $57. So that's pretty good price to give better handling on your car. And basically comes with a new battery strap, some foam bumpers, side bumpers, and it actually comes with this is the bottom and new two shocks. All the parts still fits on it and all that. What is kind of weird and funny is that it shows the black part here on the bottom, but when you look at it here, it tells you that you can actually get chassis parts that are completely blue. Well, mine is blue and black. So, and it actually tells you some part here, low center of gravity, blue, black, but I've never seen the black one in the stores or part number of the store and all that. You just can't get it. It's always the blue that's for sale. It's weird. Always the blue. Because that's the low, that's just that part. Oh, sorry, yes. You can buy the chassis in a color, but the kit actually comes only in this color. So you can buy all the parts individually, or you can buy the kit. But when you buy all the parts individually, it's more expensive. Let's catch up on the chat here. The SRC, high center of gravity is better for wheelies. Yes, it is. If you have enough torque, you'll get it up there. Yeah, the low center of gravity really makes it run like a rally car. That's correct. Oh, the transmission. Okay, the hot racing transmission. Cool. COD says he's got the hot racing transmission. There's a bunch of them that are on the market right now. Yeah, eBay has the black part, but I don't think they have the black kit. I think the kit only comes in blue and black. Yeah, BS BSRC says he's only ever seen the blue one. And I believe that is correct. The blue is only in the kit, but you can buy these parts individual. So you can actually buy this blue part or the bumper in blue. So my son, I showed this to my son today, and he goes, "Oh, it looks so nice blue." He says, "I want a blue." I go, "Well, you can't because you already have." He's got a Team Associated two-wheel drive, which is already low enough. He goes, "Yeah, but yours is blue. It's going to look so nice compared to mine." So to him, it's the color. He's 9, and for him, it's the color that he wants. So, so I might start this, depending who comes in or who doesn't. I might start installing this and putting it on the truck. But if a lot of people come into the chat, then we'll just chit chat about pretty much anything. I was debating of making a video of this, but it's pretty simple to actually do and to install. So so let's change camera and let's take the two-wheel drive / body apart. I've got to put things on the side, make sure they don't fall off. Stay. Too many things. So let's change camera. Does it fit in there, or do I have to bring it higher? Might have to bring it higher. Back up the PC. Hopefully I'll still be able to read you guys. There we go. Way too many things on the desk. Can't find the aluminum shock cap for the E-Revo. I'm not sure they do have aluminum shock cap. If they do pop out, you might have to buy a whole new shock. I don't, unless they sell just a part by himself. But we can look that up, or you can look it up on the internet also. So let's open up this bad puppy. I got lucky with this body. I got it for free from a friend in Ottawa because I asked him, anybody have a body they don't use for the two-wheel drive? And he said, sure, I do. So when he showed me to it, he says, well, how much do you want for it? He says, it's good. Just keep it and have fun with it. So I got this for free. So I gave him a big thank you and told him if ever you needed something, let me know. So. And it was professionally painted by Bodyworks. Dave, a guy here in Ottawa that does painting. So he's the one that paints these. Good guy. So it looks like JD Pascal's found some aluminum shocks on eBay. $75 Game Dog, how you doing? Yes, free's always good. Hey, DJ SPRC's in the house. No, I'm just opening up the body. And because that body actually was on a 4x4 before, the 4x4 is not the same thing as the two-wheel drive. And I didn't want to do 2 new holes. So where this screw here and this screw here, this is where these were. So I actually used a piece of plastic, and it's a U-channel. And I actually screwed it onto the shock tower that was there before. And then I just put 2 new holes to extend my two two body mounts a little farther. So it worked out perfect. I didn't have to do two new holes on the body. So this really helped me out. So I should basically paint it black, but it works out because before the body post used to be where the screws are. So just remove the screws, pop the screws back this way, put a nut, and then I can put a 4x4 body on my 2-wheel drive Slash now. So that's kind of cool. So we have to start taking this apart. Should put some music on. Ken says, my son's Rustler 4x4 is one tough RC. Yeah, they've done some good upgrades so far on the Traxxas, so I'm kind of happy of what they've done with the new ones that came out. I get my tools out. And guys, if you gotta get something, get this AKA nut driver. This is a nice nut driver. So you can do a 5.5, and just by going like this, it's a 7.0. So you can actually take the wheels off. And I know I don't have to take the wheels off, but I will just for the hell of it. The SRC just order another Traxxas. Cool. But it's not an E-Revo. What did you buy? You're going to keep us in suspense, I guess, eh? Godzilla, get her done. Yeah. It's hard to read and work at the same time, you know. He's keeping a secret. Wait until you see him drive. It keeps wrecking them. I'm going to put the nut back on just so I don't use anything. That's a good question. Does actually Traxxas still make nitro cars? I think they do, eh? Because I on the list they actually ask you if you want in the showroom if you want electric or nitro. So I think they still do make nitro. They should just start making gas one instead. What do you think, Steve O.D.?
I think it's the Rustler and the Jado and the Slayer. It's like the Slash. I think those are all nitro.
Yeah, the Slayer is a nitro. That I know for a fact. Yeah.
I'm trying to get this so I can see the chat and help you out here.
Yeah, I was debating, do I build this? Do I do it while the chat, or do I just chit-chat? I said, I guess it all depends who comes in.
Yeah, I just woke up. My sister came in from Texas today, so I was sleeping most of the day because they were visiting the twins, and so I just woke up and I figured I'd jump on and help you out real quick. Still
Cool,
feel like garbage. All right, there's that.
And yes, I could use a drill, but where's the fun in that? There, all four wheels are off. Yay!
How's it going, Ken?
These Proline Street Fighters are pretty good tires for the road. They don't balloon too much, but you can actually put tape inside them to stop them from ballooning. But these, I got them pre-glued, so from somebody. I bought them from somebody, so I could not put some tape in there.
Nice. Hey, Crystal Justice in the house. She says hi to you, Frank.
Hey, Crystal, how you doing?
Bill's Customs. Held up because the Stampede and slash 4x4 plus uses E-Revo differentials.
Yes, on the slash 4x4, you can actually use Revo clutch also. And I got a video on YouTube that actually shows that where the motor attach the slipper clutch assembly, you can actually put the E-Revo. You have bigger brakes and a bigger clutch on there, so it actually works a heck of a lot better.
And that's the best time to put that old aluminum bearing adapter in too, since you got it apart, because they give you that plastic one to start off with.
Yes. Yeah, I've done I've upgraded mine already on the 4x4. Come on out of there.
Ken says Traxxas also make a Nitro Sport. Not sure what. I know you're not talking about the Sport TRX4 Sport because
Nitro Sport.
Yeah.
What is that?
I'm not sure. JD Best says Nitro Sport is very affordable.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure what you guys are talking about. Which model that is.
That's.
I still got to run my two-wheel drive slash that I built for the track. I built it with all the parts, you know.
Oh yeah.
Started off, I bought the chassis like you got, and then I just bought RPM A-arms, and I bought Proline shocks, and then different hot racing like I don't know, everything was an upgrade, but it cost me a hell of a lot more than I expected it to.
Oh yeah, when you go piecemeal and part by part there.
Yeah, I mean everything, stainless screw kit, everything. It didn't have anything, so it came out to I think like almost $1,200 when it was said and done. Because you gotta think of every little thing, little pins, little hexes, everything. But it was a fun experience. Jack's in the house, RC Video Productions. Change the N on your shirt to D. Nope. It called a sport. That's still the same servo that it came with?
This one, yes, but it's got the guy that I bought it from put. I don't know if this is original, this servo saver, or he got it from another car. I don't know, but that's the 2075. I think it is the original one because I bought this used from somebody.
Yeah, that's actually 2075 is what comes in the two-wheel drive slashes.
Yeah, because I bought this two-wheel drive with a 4x4 and focus my camera. This two-wheel drive and a 4x4, I bought it together at a very good price, and then I sold the 4x4 for what I paid for the two. So basically this one cost me for free. And there was another one that was all apart and that had a brushless motor. So I put in $40 and put it back together, 40 or $60, I can't remember. And that's why I have two-wheel drive slash for me and my son. One is VXL, one is brushed.
Yeah.
So sometimes you can get really good deals.
Hustling, huh? You're hustling.
Oh yeah.
I got the two-wheel drive slash that I turned it into the monster slash, put the big tires on it, and left the high center of gravity. So I got one that's a low center, one that's a high center. And then the 4x4 one I have is a high center too, which I would change it to the low center if I was going to keep it short course. But I think I'm going to try to put the J Concepts freestyle monster truck kit on it. And you need the high center of gravity for that one. Jack says he's had the 2075 in his slash since he got it nearly 6 years ago. Nice. Nitro Sport is 284. I'm going to have to see what you guys are talking about with this Nitro Sport. Okay, post the link for me.
Cleaned up my desk and I didn't know where I put my needle nose pliers. Just found them.
I thought you got lost. Just reading these comments here. Jack says still kicking too. After 6 years, nice.
Yeah, I had pretty good luck with the Traxxas servos. Like they last pretty long. On my Summit, I still have the Traxxas servos on the Summit. So
Carnage and Crawling RC just stopped in. Thanks for stopping in, bud. BSRC says, I feel the slash is light enough. The stock servo works well enough for it.
true.
And JD Pass was saying 1.5 engine is a small engine. Talking about the Nitro Sport.
Yeah, 1.5 is small. Blacksmith RC, how are you doing?
I get tired of buying the rebuild kits for those 2075. There's so many things to open up. I'm so far behind. Not feeling well.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I got just like a pile of stuff that's been coming in the mail, just adding to it and adding to it. I don't think I've made a video this month yet, besides our Friday night hangout.
Slacking off.
Man, it's something like I'm getting nervous that it could be something inside, like getting me septic, you know. Like I don't want to be on a what's it called, a antibiotic IV, like I had to go in the past.
Oh yeah?
But yeah, it's not feeling like I don't have taste. I haven't really ate anything in a couple of weeks. I've been like nibbling on things here and there, but other than that, I can't do it.
That's the first time I take off the slash 4x4 two-wheel drive off. Don't know if the screws are from the top. Yeah, they are. So I got to take the front bumper off.
Blacksmith RC says he's in Nashville now.
Oh yeah?
Mm-hmm. Filthy Coast says he's just stopping in to say hello.
Hey, how you doing, Filthy Co?
He said you guys have a good one tonight. Thanks for stopping in, Phil. Scott's been recording some tracks for his videos. I think he's talking about guitar tracks because he was telling Jack.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Bill said, I'd stay, but I'm not home right now, guys.
Yeah, not a problem.
Blacksmith RC says, Tank, how do you like the Gen 8 so far?
The Gen 8 is still in the box. I did not, I'm waiting for my body to come in. So, I'm waiting for some money to come in. Once I have that money, I'm ordering the body. And once I have the body, then I can run the truck. But right now, I actually ordered a power system for it. So I do have motor and ESC coming for it. It's going to be a brushless six pole, I believe. So it's going to be nice and sweet.
That'll be smooth, 6-pole.
Yeah, I can actually bring that up in a couple minutes there. Show you guys what it is, what I got for it. It's all dirty. It's all got sand in the front. Maybe I should clean that up. Not.
Need your paintbrush.
Yeah. So I don't get confused and put the screws back at the wrong place. That's what I do is when I take something apart, I usually take the screw and put it back in the hole where it actually goes. And when I put it back together, I just pop the screw back out and I put it back where it goes again. So like that, you don't lose anything. So there we go. The whole front end is off. Basically 6 or 8 screws and the whole thing is off.
I think it was kind of confusing putting the front end back onto the low center of gravity because you don't use that one part that comes down.
So the rear. I find the rear takes off easier than the front. Well, the front you have the whole steering thing, so it's a little more confusing.
Excuse me.
Jack is talking about stickers again.
Yeah. Blacksmith RC says, I think everyone I sent stickers to have gotten them. And then he put Dre, ? I have your stickers from years ago. LOL.
So the whole rear end is apart. The whole rear end, you only have 4 screws. 2 from the bottom.
Yeah.
2 at the bottom and 2 at top just by the tower. So I'm going to have to take the electronics off and the whole thing here I have to take apart. Normally I wouldn't, but because I'm changing the transmission case, I have to take it all apart. So now we'll keep taking things apart.
Blacksmith RC says, once I get tax refund, I will continue to work on the slash drag car.
Oh yeah.
And it's a 2-wheel drive, I think they said. I sent more out last month, new design. Yeah, it's a 2-wheel drive.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I ever got Blacksmith RC stickers. I'm not sure if I ever got his stickers.
I don't see his up on my wall.
Well, I took out all my stickers off my wall, so I got to rebuild a whole new one.
Carnage of Crawling says he got my slash up to 68 miles per hour the other day. Hit the curb around 60 with no body. Only broke a drive shaft. With no body, only broke one drive shaft.
Oh yeah.
Sean's RC Adventures has stopped in.
Hey, Sean, how you doing?
Bradley RC just stopped in. This is love shirts. Thanks, man. I was sleeping. It's my pajama shirt. It's comfy.
Oh yeah. Green Frog's in the house.
Kagan, how's it going? What's up, buddy?
Not much. Same old, same old.
Cool.
How about yourself?
Just still fighting this illness, but came in to help Frank out release so he can work on his rig here.
Thank you very much. And Green Frog came in just to laugh at me.
Right. Not tell you if you do something wrong.
Sure, go ahead. Go ahead, give me thumbs down.
PSRC. Yes, I'm comfy. Got the sweatpants on. Got the stretchy shirt.
Stretchy shirt. What does your shirt actually say?
I just someone just bought it for me recently. It says, "Nope, not today." And it's got Snoopy sleeping.
Cool.
Nope, not today.
Guess the new low center of gravity uses the same electronic box.
Yeah.
Which is kind of a bonus. Yeah, my 2-wheel drive slash, the one that's actually, the heck? Okay. Come on, get out of there. My 2-wheel drive slash has a brushless system in it from Traxxas, and every time I hit a bump, my ESC went out, and then I tried to turn it back on. It didn't want to turn back on. The light was coming on, then off right away. So then I just take the car and I just bang on the ground, turn on the ESC, everything works. It's really weird. It's really, really weird.
That was like a Fonzie move.
It's temperamental. Yeah, a Fonzie move, yeah. So if you guys don't have probes, this is a cool thing to get. They're just a pointy little thing. They call it probes. You get some of them that are actually bent, and this is a straight one. This is what I use all the time to clean a screw that's full of rust or full of dirt. So you just put it in there and you just turn it. And this really gets the dirt out of there, and it really stops you from stripping that hex when you do that.
Shen RC's in the house. He said, you see the new Kyosho Fox 2.0 Nitro and electric brushless ready sets?
Nope.
No, not yet. I know I like the first Kyosho Fox. I want to see what the 2.0.
Jack had a Kyosho Fox. I think he still has it, but his is electric.
Yeah, I always mess with him about selling it to me, but by the time we pay postage and that, it's
shipping.
Yeah. Ooh, we got a troll in the house. Your mom's husband. BSRC deleted his message.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Electronics is off. Then I got to clean the servo off. Rust. That's what happened when you use your car in the sand.
Shin says it now has the 4-link suspension setup now.
Oh yeah. The Kyosho?
Yeah.
But the Gen 8, coming back to the Gen 8, somebody was asking about that a little while ago. I like how it's built. And before putting anything together, I actually want to do a disassembled video. So I'm going to open it up and open up all the gears and open up all the portals to actually see how good the factory actually packed it. Did they do a good job or not? So that's basically what I want to find out. So I'll be taking that truck apart. I just realized I'm going to have to take that servo saver out of there because it won't go through the hole.
Yeah. Yep.
So last weekend I went out with my son and I took this off the stairway case on that video, the last video I posted. And when it landed on the bottom, the servo kind of went toonk, kind of like the whole electronic, just like for some odd reason, everything went wacky. But as soon as I hit the gas, it seems like the pinion was stripped, but it was actually the spur gear.
Oh.
So when I was in the car today, I gave this all the 3 package to my son. He goes, "What is this for?" I goes, "It's to fix the car." When I jumped off the step, he looks at me. He goes, "Are you kidding?" So I go to him. Yeah, the only thing I have really to change to fix it would be the spur, which is the first little bag that you see on top.
Yeah.
But I am upgrading other things. So he looks at me. He goes, "Oh, okay." Yeah, I won't come out. It won't come out. Maybe if I pull really, really hard or get a Dremel and just Dremel it out.
Yeah, I remember that kind of being a pain. And then on the new design, when you put it in the low center of gravity, there's 2 different settings depending on what servo horn you have. You either got to put it like 2 blocks high or you got to have it 2 blocks low.
Oh,
like you'll see what I'm talking about. It's been a while since I put mine together, but I just remembered something like that. Make sure that the servo arm is straight, because otherwise you could put it in upside down and it'll still fit, but it will be at an angle and it'll start fighting itself a little bit.
Traxxas Race Replica. That's what's written on the servo. Cool. Ready for racing. There we go. Anybody needs a high center gravity chassis?
Yeah, I got one of those floating around too.
Now I'm going to open up the bag. Here's an unboxing or an unbagging.
Yeah, unbagging.
So you take your knife that's very sharp and you just poke it through and make sure you hit your hand.
Disclaimer, I have no affiliation with Frank's style of opening bags.
Yep. There we go. When all else fails, just get mad and pull on it.
I got a brand new extra.
Ooh, nice and blue.
European bumper.
Oh, look at that instruction. Maybe I should read the instruction before starting. Oh, I get a new clip for the battery holder.
Yeah, new pads too.
And a new battery strap. And an empty bag. Anybody needs an empty bag? I have one.
I've got plenty of them laying around too.
Well, I hope you don't have it laying around anymore.
Yeah, behind.
Bumpers. Maybe I should just spend the money and buy blue bumpers. Shock.
See
Okay.
what Jack's taking off.
Jack's taking off? Oh, yep. Where are you going, Jack? Thanks for popping in, Jack. Hope to see you soon back in the videos.
Kyosho also making a mini scale looking RC Tonka looking type dump truck.
Oh, really? So let's see what they say about the front end on this thing. Let's open up the instruction. Yeah, there is two ways, and they do show the servo saver like the one I have.
It's been a while, but I know I remembered that something about that.
Yes, but what is step one?
Yeah, the directions are shit.
Oh yeah, there's not that much.
They don't really have what to do. They kind of got pictures, but it's like, you know, I think they're like, here, figure it out.
Oh no, it's in the languages in Italian and English. I'm screwed now. There's no French. Well, looks like I have to shorten the link for the steering.
Yeah.
So that said, let's put the battery holder down. See what kind of damage I can do. I need screws. I need a screw. I need a screw. Found it. Call the cops off. Everything's fine. Suggestion or instruction. That's true, eh? You can take it either way. Is it a suggestion or are they instruction?
BSRC is out too. Says, have a good night, everybody, and thanks for having us, Tank.
Thanks for dropping by. Bye. $315 for the rear. Pop that in there. I forgot to tell my son it's blue now, but it won't be blue for long. As soon as you go in the mud and go in the dirt.
You could have always dyed it black.
Yeah, a lot of people actually do. Godzilla. How about Canadian? Canadian are not playing hockey, but they were eliminated. They didn't make the series. I don't think that's what he's talking about. But.
He's talking about the languages.
Oh yeah, about Canadian. If it's not written A in there, it's not Canadian, eh?
A.
The tank, watch for proper servo placement.
Yeah, that's what I was telling you about. You already
kind of saw that. I'll probably screw it up, but that's okay. Hey, look at that. The battery holder that goes in the front here is actually 5.5. So my wrench that I got actually fits on there. So I can actually use this wrench that I won from Driftomaniac and actually install it using my little wrench.
So excited about the wrench.
Oh, yeah. And I won that because I did the backward challenge with my camper trailer, my motorized camper. Blacksmith RC is trying to put something up.
He says hey brothers, I need 3 more subscribers to reach 900. Help if you can.
Yeah, guys, go to Blacksmith RC there and help him out. Man, Blacksmith, you're only at 900? You've been on for years. You've been, you should be up there.
Don't be making him feel bad.
I should be a little higher, but I took a year off. Like there's 1 year I barely posted anything. And that's what hurt my channel a little bit, but I've been back at it, so it's not bad. It's pretty. There, I'm done and I got screws left over. Oh, wait a minute, I'm not done.
Get the duct tape out. Just duct tape that front and back together.
Yeah.
I'm using a Traxxas front buggy dish wheels and Proline Hoosiers on my LCG slash.
Oh, yeah?
Must be his drag slash he was talking about. Shen says, goop glue it, brother. Just put a big old gob on the front and just hold it down for a couple minutes.
So whoever installed this fan installed it and ran the wire, under the motor, and I didn't like that. So I'm flipping it back around. Because I didn't like the wire for the fan was actually passing underneath the motor.
Yeah.
And you do have these little slots here that would have been put compression on it. So should be all fixed now.
I think he got his 900.
Let's go have a look. Blacksmith RC. Go to the channel. Look at that. Presenter, everyone. Blacksmith RC is at 900. Woohoo!
Congratulations. Tandem CTRC televisions in the house.
Hey, Tandem. Thanks for jumping in. Looks like you set your alarm. I commented on one of his video. He says he's trying to make it every week, but he keeps falling asleep, or not setting his alarm. So he said he was going to try to set his alarm.
Yeah.
So how's Frank doing? How's the helper doing? Is he getting in trouble again? I like that guy. I like him because of his name.
You're still presenting.
Oh, yeah. Hold on. I'll change it there. I'll come back to my thing. Yeah, so Blacksmith RC, he's got a lot of crawlers. He does have some speed runs and things like that. So I know many years he was doing a lot of speed runs. And midwid mean make it do what it do. So that's what midwid means. Make it do what it do. Just in case somebody's worried or wondering. 700 subscribers. So now he's going to have to make a 900 subscriber. And don't forget there, Blacksmith, when you say that you've reached 900, you've done it while you were on my channel.
With me commentary.
Yeah, with Steve OD commenting. That's it. Alarm set. Cool. It's Godzilla. Is that before or after the start watching LOL? I don't understand that, but
Yeah, I didn't either. That's why I didn't read it.
you'll have to elaborate on that. Maybe because I'm French, that's why I'm not getting it. But even Steve OD, which is a US of A guy.
US of A, I don't get it. I do not comprehend.
God damn, Jim, I'm a doctor, not a... Oh, no, that doesn't work here. There, wire under the battery. I got to put the electronic box on the other side.
So what are you up to, Kagan? You just sitting there quietly.
When Kagan is quiet, that's when you got to worry.
I'm just painting a painting.
Oh, okay. Casso up in here, huh?
YouTube on fire.
YouTube on fire. Cool.
That looks good. Heck yeah.
So do you do painting on as a hobby or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Kagan is the one that did my logo for the Tank RC. And Kagan, I did not forget you. I still have your email that you sent me with size and all that. I didn't even open it on purpose because I haven't redone the pricing or things like that. But because this is a long weekend this weekend, I might have time to actually go online and do some stuff. So
You guys got Easter too?
yeah.
Easter Sunday?
I'll get you some stuff soon enough. When you
No
deal
worries.
with me, you just got to make sure you're not in a rush.
Do you hide eggs for your kid?
That's why you're gonna have an Easter egg hunt.
Yeah, do you do an Easter egg hunt or anything?
Yes. At my brother's house, we get together every year, and they do run around and try to find the Easter eggs.
You should have set them up along your crawler course and had them pick them up and put them in the bed of the truck, bring them back.
No, that's too much trouble.
No.
Way
Wow.
too much trouble.
Yes.
So the ESC goes on channel 1 and 2, 1 or 2, right?
2. 1 to turn, 2 to burn.
Yeah. And watch when you hit the steering wheel, the motor is going to go forward and backward.
Okay, still work.
Yeah, it's still going to work. That's true. That's on. Let's put the Nerf bumpers on. Why? Because that's what they say to do. And then we can make it do what it do. Ooh, I like these bumpers.
Some rubbing his racing bumpers on the side there.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. I'm looking at the screws that they gave me, but the math doesn't add up. I should have 4 of these screws, but I only have, unless I have to use the other screws.
Blacksmith RC says RC collection 2 LCG/2 wheel drive, 1 SCX10, 1 SCX10.2, 1 low C Baja Ray, 2 Red Cat Lightnings, 1 low C Mini T. Nice collection.
Oh, I just realized something. I can't put these bumpers on because my body is not a white body. The bumpers don't go off. Yeah. Because my body, the one I have, this is actually going to fit directly in there. So I can't put the bumpers on, which is okay.
You're just saying how much you like them.
Okay, servo time. And everybody's been telling me and making me nervous that I have to watch the direction.
It is confusing.
Front of the truck. Okay, screwed it up. Not. Just kidding.
If I could get to mine, I'd look, but I'm
The Red Cat Lightning is fast. I don't think I know what a Red Cat Lightning is.
It's like a Red Cat street car, kind of like Fortec.
Oh, yeah?
On
Is that a new one that just came up?
No, it's been up for a while.
It's out for a while, okay.
I don't think they have any licensed bodies for it.
Okay. Blacksmith RC, Tandem RC, And Carnage and Crawling RC, I just gave you moderator, which means that you can actually post links or make comments and things like that better without being blocked. So I help you out. I was going to say, Steve OD, go find the website, but you don't know how to share your screen, so I might do that later. But you find me the link if you can, and post up that link, and I'll share the screen real quick to have a look at that Red Cat Lightning.
Oh, okay.
Front of the car. Check sheet. Not gonna fit in there. Oh yeah. Servos installed as per instruction. Front of the car, that and that. So.
Wow.
But before installing that, I should install the arm. It's going to make it a heck of a lot easier. Actually, you have to take it off to shorten it anyways. .85 inches or 47 millimeter. Where'd the arm go? Too many things in the way. Well, I'm really going to have to shorten that thing up. Need a ruler. Found a ruler. 47. If I can shorten it without having to cut it.
There's a couple websites or links in the chat here.
Oh yeah, I just noticed that. Sorry guys, I was busy doing. Lightning EX Pro scale brushless on car. So you can get it metallic red or metallic blue.
Yeah, the bodies are different too.
Yeah, the two bodies are different, yeah. Definitely not the licensed body. Ready to run. Touring car. Hey, I want to see what's under the friggin' lid. Specs. Add-ons, download. I want to see image of it. Maybe here. Come on. Well, some aluminum parts, which is good.
That rear body post look curved to you.
Yes.
I was gonna say, is this my computer? What is it? That back body post looks like.
It's nice and low to the ground. I like that. For top speed, that's really going to be helpful. That's what I wanted. Top view. Won't go any bigger. There we go.
It looks like the TT01.
No, but the TT01 is way higher off, and this one has a heck of a lot more adjustment.
Yeah.
Especially for the turnbuckles and all that. Upper arm, you can adjust them. It's got the metal dry shaft, which is nice. It's the bad curve here on this body post right here.
Just happy to see you.
Looks like it's well built. Price is okay. I'd give it a try. An easy run. ESC. Just saw that. Cool. Oh my God, look at all the chat. And Blacksmith RC gave a blog spot. He's got a website that he's put some blogs on talking about stuff. I would have no time to take care of something like this. Cool. Yeah, that car actually looks half decent.
Yeah.
Now back to my okay, I think I'm at 47.
47 what?
47 millimeters.
servo arm.
Yeah. Or for US people, 1.85 inches. Close enough. Screw that on there before it's too late. Get the right driver. So you got anything planned for Easter, Steve-O?
Well, my sister came from Texas, and they're supposed to go to my other sisters and have all the family over, but I don't think I'm going to go because I don't want to get the twins sick. They're only a year old, and then the other one's 3 years old and 5 years old. So
Okay.
I'll probably just stay home, let them all go over there.
So it looks like you have a lot of kids in your group.
Just my one sister. She's got 4 of them. She had 2 girls, and then she went for her last one to be a boy, and then she ended up getting twins, 1 boy and 1 girl.
Wow.
So now she should be done. She's going crazy with 4 of them.
I guess.
Two 1-year-olds, 3-year-old, and then at least a 5-year-old goes to school for half the day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're getting her into t-ball, so they took her to t-ball practice tonight.
Yeah, my son is actually starting baseball this year. So I got him a glove. I got me a glove, and we're probably going to throw the ball this weekend.
That's cool.
Make sure you stretch.
Yeah.
Make sure I stretch. That's what you said?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I'm just throwing a ball around. What do you mean stretch?
Mm-hmm.
You throw your damn shoulder out, Frank. What you thinking?
Okay, now I have to take this part off of this old part.
Okay.
Steering linkage. But it's full of dirt.
Why the heck wouldn't it be?
Cheese doesn't take care of his RCs. They're all dirty.
Guys are still talking about that lightning.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, they're still talking about it in the chat.
Well, for the price, it looks very well built, and I love the adjustment on everything because you can adjust pretty much everything on there. Any washers on the bottom? Yes.
I gotta find something that to clean a computer screen off with.
Uh-oh. Computer
Microfiber
screen
towel.
dirty? What have you been watching?
Yeah, no, I get little splatters of monster, like little speckles, and like you don't see them
Okay,
unless.
sure. Wink, wink.
You can get a computer monitor spray and microfiber cloth like at Walmart.
Oh yeah.
I got like this spray for these glasses, and it has microfiber cloth. I didn't know if I could spray it on the computer screen though.
Maybe try it in a corner or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, just make sure you shut it off. Then you can spray it. It's just for when the spraying it on it won't hurt it, but it's just if it does leak and go all the way up to the bottom of the screen, that's where you could get into trouble. But if you pick it up before it actually goes all the way to the bottom, you should be fine. Don't put too much.
Lay it flat.
Yeah.
Yeah, or lay it flat. Yeah.
Not Cruiser saying don't directly spray the screen. Wet the towel with water and wipe.
Oh, okay.
Then
Oh,
probably
Net Cruiser's there. I
clean
didn't see
spot
him.
and do
Oh,
it
there he
again.
is.
Yeah, he just popped up.
Everybody's shy tonight. Nobody wants to come on.
Hey, I was the first guy on, buddy.
I was painting.
No, thanks for coming.
Great. Glad to be here.
Look like it's gonna fit right.
Sure. I'm being lazy though. I didn't take off the front part, but I'm thinking I might have to put it onto here. So soon find out.
Still got snow up there, Francois?
It's melting.
That's good.
The rivers are starting to flood actually, so which is not good.
Yeah, right. Don't want it to melt too fast.
No.
I can hear it raining out right now. Hear the rain hitting.
Yeah, and all that rain is coming this way.
Yeah.
Holy cow, it's gonna take me a while to screw that in. Friggin' far. That's what I thought. Looks like they're giving me included. Yeah, they give me some short screws for that.
That's good. Good thing you looked.
Yeah.
Trying to put a 36-inch screw into a friction 20mm spot.
Goes right through.
Yeah.
Trips out.
Thanks. How's that new crawler build going? If you're talking about the Red Cat Gen 8 or are you talking about the farm truck? I got two different builds going on at the same time. Red Cat Gen 8, I did talk about it a little bit earlier. Kind of on hold right now until I get the money for the body. Once I get the money for the body, I'll be getting a body for it. But I also mentioned I did get electronics, which I have to pop up and show you guys what I got for it. So Chris from GCM Racing actually told me to get some stuff because I was going to buy another one, but he says it's too expensive. Just go and get this. Let me go to ebay.ca because I'm in Canada. And it's shipped. Purchase history. Share screen. So for $76 US, it's about $100.02 Canadian. It's a 6-pole 1750 brushless motor with a Hobby Wing quick run waterproof. So that's what I'm getting for shipping. Was nice, $202.99 or $3.98 Canadian. So gotta like the price.
definitely. Tells how it runs with the multi-pole motor.
So that's
Only
what's
three.
in my Red Cat. So I should have lots of low torque, and I should have enough high speed also. So it should be nice and sweet. So it's the first time I'm actually going to have a brushless system into my into a crawler. So see how that runs.
Cool. Your Yeti doesn't have a brushless system in it?
The Yeti, yes, it will have a brushless system in it, but I don't have that Yeti yet here. I did buy it around, well, before Christmas, but Dave from Radio Control Patrol did not ship it yet because he's shipping me a whole bunch of other stuff in other boxes, and it kind of delayed him right now. And for some odd reason, nobody can get a hold of him right now. So I hope he's okay. I know he was dealing with some health issues also. So.
Gotcha.
So hopefully everything's okay.
New ones pop up every year as you get older.
Oh yeah.
Enjoy getting older.
You're still on the screen.
Yeah, I was just about to take it off.
Oh, okay.
But it's a 10 shock, they call it. Yeah, 10 shock RC 906. There was two different versions of this guy. A little faster one, but I for a crawler I wanted something a little slower, but that should be just fine. That's a nice little kit.
3S compatible.
Yeah. Yeah, the ESC is 60 amp, and I know it's 3S compatible, but I don't think it's 4S. Let me go to the specs real quick. Yeah, input 2 to 3S. So 3S is good enough for me. Don't need any faster.
Run all day long.
Shen says that, well, guys, it's late. It was fun to see you. See y'all later. Take it easy, Steve.
Take it easy. Thanks for dropping by. Sorry that you guys have to watch me put this together tonight, but something I wanted to do. Might as well do it now.
Yes, sir.
It's RC talk. It's RC related.
There we go. See, the front bulkhead of this is already all tied to it. And I believe the front bulkhead screws onto that. Yeah, I believe I just leave the front bulkhead like that, screw it on there, and Bob's your uncle. I used to have fun with that when people in construction was saying Bob's your uncle. I turn around and I go, no, he's my dad. Because my father, his father always called him Bob. So even my mom called him Bob. Hey, Bob, come here. When she got mad at him. Bob. So
his name Bob.
Yeah, but his real name is Jerry Girard, which has nothing to do with Bob. But his dad used to call him Bob all the time. So that's why everybody in the family calls him Bob. Because his dad called him Bob, which was, I guess, his nickname. It's kind of weird. And we all have our nickname in the family. So everybody has their nickname.
Jamin RC just stepped in. Says, hello, fellows. How's everyone doing? My first comp is on Saturday. Wish me luck. LOL.
Oh, cool. Good luck.
Yeah, good luck, man. It should be fun. Exo Cage uses 10 shock motors in his Gen 8.
Oh, yeah?
11 Charlie, how's it, guys? How you doing, guys? Doing all right, 11 Charlie.
Yep, can't complain.
Yeah, Chris from GCM Racing has been using 10 shock motor for a little bit, so and he's been having no problem with them, and he likes them, so why not? Okay, here's the moment of truth. I'm sliding her in. See if she fits.
I think it snaps in.
Jamin's in chat too.
If you hear me swear, don't worry.
It's your channel.
Can I swear in French? Will anybody notice if I swear in French?
See if YouTube notices.
YouTube. That's pretty cool. Pretty neat that the way they do it. That works. That works. Everything is nice and flush. Everything is snapped there. 1, 2, 3, 4 screws, 5. Starting to look like an RC again.
75 Game Dog says, how long are you guys going to be on tonight? I got about 10 more minutes than me, but I'm not sure how long these guys are going to go.
Yeah, we usually go till about 11:30, so that's in 20 minutes.
I got my nasal starting to run, filling up my throat.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Come on, you little bugger. Get in there. Times like this, I wish I had a drill. But I have to say, no, be patient.
Ratcheting screwdrivers are nice.
The which screwdrivers?
Ratcheting.
Yeah, ratcheting, yeah.
If you don't want it, it's a little bit easier, but not gonna strip it out on you.
Yeah, that's true.
They're asking if you lost weight, Steve. I think it's just because you don't have your sweatshirt on.
Oh, yeah, probably.
Not saying that you aren't looking good, but I don't think you were heavy before.
Jam in RC, I was actually showing that I'm putting that in my Gen 8. I'm putting a brushless 10 shock motor into my Gen 8. So I guess Jam and RC did not see that. So let me just pop that up real quick again. So here's the where I was looking at their input 3S. That's for the ESC, but here's the ESC and motor that I'm going to be putting in my Gen 8. So let me go all the way up to the top. Sorry for scrolling so fast. So it's a 10 shock RC 906 1750 kV 6-pole motor and Hobbywing quick run. brushless VSC. So that's pretty good because for $100 Canadian, 106 delivered to me about, I'm getting a brushless system in my car for about the price of a brush system. It's just a little bit higher. So that's pretty sweet.
Yep.
Can't wait to see how it turns out. Like I mentioned, it's going to be my first brushless motor in a crawler. So
I've been kind of thinking.
I know that Chris from GCM has used it in the past, so it should be good.
Have you seen the Hobby Run Z-Run? Isn't that the crawler? The Hobby Wing Z-Run edition?
Might be, but the Z-Run, I think they have that brush censored motor.
Right.
And those are 4-pole. This one is a 6-pole.
Gotcha. Yeah, so the sensor's not necessary.
Yeah. With the 6-pole, you don't really need the censored motor wire.
Gotcha.
Two more Gen 8 pack system are in. Yes, I know, because I told them to put one aside for me. So one of the Gen 8 truck ready to run, I told them at the hobby store to put one aside for me for my son. So I might be running it, well, he might be running it at the G6. So it was either that, because it's $409 Canadian, that's what it's going to cost, or get him a axial Unimog, but then I have to put electronics on it, which was the same price. Or the other option was actually getting a the same truck that NetCruiser has there for bashing. Man, can't remember the name of it.
Arma?
Yeah, the Arma.
Granite.
The Arma truck that he has.
Granite.
The Granite. So the Granite ready to run. I was either debating because my son really liked it when we saw John from NetCruiser. He goes, "Oh, that one's a nice one. I want to get one." So it was either I get him a Granite or a new crawler. But I am working on his farm truck, so I spoil him that way, you know. Man, that's a big screw. Friggin' long. I'm almost at the end. It's a big 4mm screw onto plastic that's never been screwed before.
Virgin plastic.
Yeah. One more big 4mm screw in the front, and I'll be done with the front. So it was pretty easy. Everything fit. The steering fit. It was an easy fit. Rear is going to be a little bit more complicated because I got to take everything apart. So that's going to be for another night.
Maybe tomorrow night?
Tomorrow night. Yeah, maybe. While I'm talking to Steve O.D., I'll probably put that on. I'll probably do it during the day tomorrow and assemble the rear tomorrow. We'll see. Or I might do a video, take the camera out and actually record showing how to put it together. I haven't done a do-it-yourself video in a long time for a tech video, so I might do that. There we go. There we go. The front's all assembled. Now, are those new shocks for the front or for the rear? New springs.
I couldn't tell you because I put Proline on mine all the way around.
Okay.
Shorter or longer?
I don't know. They're in the bag.
Gotcha. I know the shorter ones go in the front. That's all I can tell you.
Yeah.
Not even positive on a two-wheel drive. I know on a four-wheel drive, they're longer in the back and shorter in the front.
Oh, once I put it back on, I got to reverse the the channel. That's what you were saying, Steve OD? On my receive transmitter, I got to reverse the channel.
I think so.
Yeah, reversing the direction of the steering servo. Makes sense, because now the servo is actually different.
Yeah, that's all. So I said it might look right, but it might be backwards.
Mm-hmm. It doesn't say anything about those springs on the manual anyways. Oh well. If I see that there's a problem with the shocks, I might change them or whatever, but just springs. Extra screws. Now I got to run the cable. Servo all the way into the box. And somehow make it look nice. That's the hard part. Making things look nice.
Zip ties and curly cues. Right, Steve-O?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Had the head out this week?
Oh man, I haven't been out all month.
Yeah, I haven't been out this week.
It's been nice, but I just can't get out of bed.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. No.
So
Yeah, I might go in the backyard also. There's a lot of mud and still a lot of snow in the wood because the snow doesn't melt as fast in the wood because of all the tree coverage. So I'll try to do a video or something running in the mud or in the snow with all the water in the back and all that there.
Mm-hmm.
Try to do some nice low motion splash into the water.
Cool.
I'll get my son to drive.
Drive his farm truck.
I'm not sure. Well, his farm truck is all waterproof now because I waterproofed everything on it with the conformal coating, so he's all good to go compared to last year. Last year he wasn't really waterproof. Some stuff, but not 100%, but now he is 100% waterproof.
Cool.
I still got to put a light kit on it. There's a couple little things I have to do on it just to make it final.
Love him. Charlie RC is asking if that's a slash build.
yep, the high center of gravity to the low center of gravity chassis.
That is correct. Installing a low center gravity on my high center gravity. Where's my little screw? Darn.
Uh-oh.
Oh, there it is. Yes, putting the low center of gravity on my high center, and also I have a RPM transmission gearbox. They call it a hybrid gearbox housing. So I'm going to be putting that on to it also, but that's going to be another night. So tonight I just took it apart while chatting and all that. The front end is all installed. At the beginning, I actually had the wheels on, took the wheels off, and now electronics is all back in there. So, and everything's installed.
Later, blacksmith.
See you later, blacksmith. And they gave you a spare of springs, but I can't. Nobody's sure if it's for the front or the rear. So I might have to take the shock apart just to find out, or I'll read up more on it. Maybe it tells me online, because these instructions are not really instruction. They're just a piece of paper showing stuff.
Exactly.
So not a lot of things. And one side it's Spanish and the other side is English. So no French. Parle français. So that's kind of sweet. Nice blue.
Oh yeah. Should
And
make
like
a
I
little
was saying at the beginning, I had to, the body I got for it was from a 4x4 slash, and the body posts are a little wider on a 4x4. So I didn't want to re-drill new holes. So I actually put this channel, it's kind of almost like a U channel, plastic that I had. So I actually put that on top. These are the original screws. And I just extended my post just a little bit so it actually would fit without me having to re-drill it. So now everything should fit back on there. That's going to be sweet, because now everything should line up pretty close to the bottom of the truck. So I can't wait to see how it's going to sit once I have the rear on it. Sweet.
Cold beans.
Looks like once I take this skid plate off, I could just put that on and I'd be done. Like 5 screws. But like I mentioned, I want to take this transmission case off, because I kind of I don't like this transmission. It always blows spur gears. So take that off, and the VXL on the new transmission case, it's going to be a heck of a lot better.
Yeah, you can't beat RPM plastics.
Pardon me?
But RPM plastics are really good.
Yeah, better than the Traxxas one, that's for sure.
Yep.
Cool, guys. And we did talk about tonight about a couple things. I did show the Traxxas low center gravity, and we talked about the Lightning, the Red Cat Lightning. So if you guys want to just showed up, if you rewind, I think it's about an hour. We did talk about that Red Cat Lightning. Looks like a nice build. So it's ready to run and all that, and for $229. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a good price.
And Blacksmith RC was also in the house looking for subscribers. So if you guys want to go sub to him, he's now at 901. So he actually needed 2, and he got 3 new sub tonight. So that's cool.
Definitely.
Scottzilla says he's going to head out and he's catch you guys next time. All
Yeah,
right,
we're about. Yeah, cool. Thanks. We're about to end it anyway. So thanks for dropping by, Scottzilla, and hanging with us.
I'll send you an invite for tomorrow. Hopefully, I'll be all right for going on tomorrow.
Cool. Well, let me know if you are going to make it. If you're not going to make it, I might also make a new live stream tomorrow. So
Okay.
So if you can't make it, don't worry too much about it. I'll make one and I'll host people if they want to join. Or if not, if you don't feel too good, just start it and we'll chit chat in there.
Okay, sounds good.
Yep.
Okay, thanks, DG SPRC. DJ. He actually works at the local hobby store where I pick up stuff.
Nice.
And I'll make him a moderator. So his real name is Sean. And let's end the night with him. Add moderator, and let's go to his website. Hey, he's at 930. 930 subs.
Nice.
Share.
Thanks a lot, Charlie.
So present to everyone. There we go. So 931. He needs a little bit more to get back to 1,000. He used to have monetization, but now he's been off. He's got a lot of good instruction videos in there. Like I mentioned, he does work at the hobby shop. He does have some knowledge. And he's teaching how to repair a ripped tire here. If you guys want to know, like there's a lot of how-to videos and stuff that they have. So how to install LEDs on the stock Rustler. How to fix balance lead. Man, Sean, that's a busy background. Body clips. You've been busy there making some videos. That's a year ago. I know he took a little break also from making videos, but he's back at it now. So go check him out. Sean, DJ SPRC. He used to be a DJ. That's why he's got DJ. So cool. So guys, thanks for dropping in. We'll go to the round table to say good night, and we'll start with Green Frog RC.
See you guys. Have a good night.
Steve D.
All right. See you, everybody. Thanks for coming out tonight.
Thanks, Steve D. from this 313.
There you go.
Yeah, and I'm from the 613. So thanks a lot, guys, for popping in and having patience with me while I was building this. Thanks for Steve D for reading the chat and all that. That was really helpful. I didn't have to keep my eye always popping up. And we'll see you tomorrow night on Steve D's channel, and we'll see you next week. Keep having fun with your RCs.
Bye.